And we're live. So, we're taking a little bit of a break from The End is Nigh, only because I can beat this thing, and I want to be able to. I want to beat it while I still can. Okay, I think we're good to go. This bot better work. All right. Anyway. I actually ordered a new controller recently. It's gonna be better for Genesis games. But in the meantime, I'm using my SNES style 8-bit DOE controller, and it's very good. This is a really good game. This is probably Disney's best game ever. I always wanted to beat this game, and now I'm pretty sure I can. I still haven't officially beaten it, but I think I can beat it. So you gotta use the apples more. You get a lot of apples in the first stage, so you should use them. When I was a kid, I had the Game Gear version of this game, so I actually want to play that maybe after this. It's nowhere near as good as this game, but I still have fond memories of it. You don't get a sword in that game, except for the final boss. The first stage is, like, strangely difficult, actually, like, because you get hit so much. Damn it. Thought I could hit him with my apples. Let me just see if this bot is actually working. Is the bot working or what? The bot is working. Let's see, where do I go again? Hey, Jerka. Goodly hoodly evening. Sorry that we're not streaming End is Nigh, but I am confident I can beat this game, so I want to beat it while I still can. Because this is a good game. How are you doing? You know, I was playing a little bit of Super Meat Boy last night. And the one thing I want to comment about that game is I noticed that like when you do like a direct comparison between Super Meat Boy and End is Nigh. Hold on. Oh, nice. Wow, that was good. This is Genesis Aladdin. We'll do SNES Aladdin one day. I haven't played that game nearly as much. It's nowhere near as good as this game because this game has a sword. That game has... It's like similar to the Genesis version in that you get like... You just throw something. Excuse me, the Game Gear version, I mean. In that game, you just throw apples. Nowhere near as good. Ah, man. Yeah, I was comparing the control in Super Meat Boy to the End is Nigh, and I gotta say, after playing both back to back, the control in the End is Nigh is much better. Yeah, they really improved the control. You have to play them back to back in order to really notice it, though. Because a lot of people praise the control in The End Is Nigh. Excuse me, Super Meat Boy, but the one in End Is Nigh is even better. Hey, Macabre! Chutka, can you tell Macabre I said hello, please? Drinking wine? Oh, nice. You were watching the most cringe stream? Oh, I'm glad I was able to save you. What was so cringy about the stream? Thank you, Chertka. Thank you for saying hello to Macabre for me. Okay. So this level is kind of weird in that you have to catch those scarabs, but they're not that hard to get, actually. Sometimes you can actually beat this level without even realizing that you got them all. That's why, like, when I played this last time, I was confused, because all the other times I played this level, I got all the scarabs. Hey, Tomboy! Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, Aladdin. Let's just say I'm streaming this in celebration of the live-action movie, which my friend Auli, she saw it, but she doesn't like it. You ever play this game, Tomboy? Okay, so there's the scarab over there. Never played Aladdin before? Ah, shit. I keep forgetting you have to grab onto these things. This is one of the best games on the Genesis. This is considered one of the best games on the Genesis because the graphics are so good. They're so smooth. Thinking of watching the movie soon? You should watch it. Some people loved it. Some people didn't like it. But maybe you might be one of the people that does like it. I'm gonna watch it eventually. The music in this game is great. You know, they were able to do a really good job despite using the limitations of the Genesis. Genesis is not exactly known for its great music, or sound chip, I should say. But they did a good job in this game. Okay, we should be good to go here. And there we go. So what's new with you, Tomboy? Are you out of college finally? Is college all done? For this semester, I mean? Oh, nice. Ah, oh well. We actually did well with those mini games. Usually I don't do well with them at all. So as you can see, the sword combat in this game is like, it's not bad, but don't like expect anything like Dead Cells or Death's Gambit or Odin's Spear. It's not on that level, but you know, it gets the job done, and it's mostly cool. It's just mostly the cool factor. The fact that you get Aladdin has a cool ass sword rather than like any kind of deep sword combat or anything. Like whenever you fight dudes in this game, like you're almost destined to get hit. You know, it's almost inevitable. So you want to throw apples when you can. In fact, I should use apples more often because I have 96 of them. Next week you're gonna be done? Still hacking it out, huh? Long semester. 2 guys and 1 girl drunken as fuck, celebrating really bad, loud singing without ever hitting a tone, shameless, without any self-reflecting, blaming themselves in front of 150. Wow. Sounds so bad. And when people do drunken streams, like, they should actually be funny. Whoops. I think we're okay. careful. Alright, we're good. This is a surprisingly hard game. Whoops. We'll see if we can grab that thing. I don't know if we can. Can I get it? Nah, he's going right through it. Yeah, a lot of people can't even beat the first level of this game. There we go. That's how you get that. There we go. Super Gaming Bros have drunk gameplays on YouTube. You mean to tell me that little kid... What's his name? Elliot? He's old enough to drink now? I remember when he was just a little kid. I haven't watched him in a long time, though, so maybe he's old enough now. Drinking Sharopo beer? I'm drinking a Red Bull. In fact, better take a sip of it. Gotta have enough caffeine. He's 23 now, okay. Time flies. I remember when he was just a little kid. That was not a good drop, but oh well. Kinda low on health, but we should be okay, I hope. We'll use apples on this guy. 2 years older than him? Whoa. Let's try to throw apples. Okay. It's a little risky. We want to get that extra life. Can I get it? Eh. We should be alright. Good. Okay. So, what games is everyone playing? I think, were you playing The Binding of Isaac, Chertka? Oh, man! Did not see that guy. You know, dying sucks because you lose all your apples, too. Like, I'm down to 10 apples. Oh, well. And there was a health power-up right there. So annoying. It's okay, though. This guy... Oh, no. Okay, you just get him in the corner and then smack him. And that's it. As long as you get him in the corner, then he's fine. This is kind of weird. You have to go to the left and then go back to the right to get the flute. Yeah, you should definitely finish a Hat in Time. Hat in Time is great. I love it. We'll stream that game one day. I want that apple. Apples are very useful. I gotta use them more, in fact. So keep beat this guy, just stay here and throw apples at him. Been in the woods with your dog for 3 hours? Some quality time with your dog, that's cool. Ah! The cutscenes in this game are really bad. It's just text and static images. Even the Game Gear version has better cutscenes. Yeah. It's been a long time since I watched the movie. I mean, if Owly were here, she could tell you more details, but yes, I believe that's true. I watched the movie when I was a kid in theaters, but I don't think I've watched it since, at least not from beginning to end. There used to be a TV show. I was never a big fan of the TV show, though, for some reason. It was just... I guess I didn't like it because it didn't have Jafar in it, which makes sense, because he's a major villain. But it's like, they never even talked about him. The stone thing's kind of tricky. See, like, you go through it sometimes. I don't know why. Like, what the fuck is that? It wants you to jump really late. Okay, now do it. Okay. My nose is itching. I was kind of sick yesterday. I wasn't feeling too well. There's a lot of dust, and I was beginning to feel like sick. But it's a little bit okay now. I have the DVD of Aladdin. You saw the series as a kid. I can't even remember anything about the TV show, really. Like, I remember the parrot became a good guy, I think, but I didn't know why he became a good guy. He was a bad guy in the movie. The parrot was played by Gilbert Gottfried. You know, that stupid voice that Gilbert Gottfried has, that is not his real voice. But, like, he has become so in character that he uses it all the time. But that is not his real voice. Like, he's one of those people that has become a character. Like, his real persona became a character. Like, people like that are kind of deranged, I think. Return of Jafar, yeah, I remember that. Was it any good? I can't remember. I think I watched, like, part of it, and that was it. It's like one of those direct-to-video things. I became kind of sick after the stream. It was kind of weird. I couldn't even sleep, actually. I didn't sleep much last night. Yeah, I mean, I'm better now. But I wasn't doing too well. Like, I had a lot of pressure in my head. Not a full-on headache, but there was a lot of pressure in my head. Okay, let's get some not wishes. Let's just get lives. Oh, so the TV show takes place after the Return of Jafar movie? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought Return of Jafar was before the TV show. Oh boy, we're gonna die. These bats. Bats are the worst. Where are we going? We're going to the left, right? We'll do the Game Gear version of Aladdin one day too, because that's the one I grew up with. So I have some fond memories of it. And I can actually beat it, I think, without practicing. But we'll see. The SNES version I'm not too familiar with. See, like, the bats are so stupid because, like, you are almost guaranteed to take a hit with those guys. It's so annoying. Like, if I were to review this game, like, my biggest complaint about it is that, like, it's almost unavoidable to take hits. Like, at best, what you can do is you can mitigate the damage you take. You can try to reduce the amount of damage, but doing, like, a hitless run of this is probably not impossible, but, like, very inconsistent. Let's just put it that way. Ah, it's another one of these stupid things. Okay, there we go. What are you saying, Churtka? Why are most of the Twitch emojis so useless compared to the Discord ones? What do you mean? Let's see if I can get rid of that thing with the... Ah, fuck. Can I hit him from here? Yep, nope. We got him. Anything down here? Health? Anything? I'm not going over there. Let's kill that guy from here. I don't want to risk taking hits. Losing a life is such a pain in the ass just because you lose all your apples. Oh no. It's alright. We'll just wait a second. So these first couple of stages aren't too bad. Actually, let me get these apples. Why not? I'm a sucker for the apples. They'll be useful later. Ah. See, I think like the hitboxes on some of these things is just really bad. Use the apples. See, I get hit by that stupid skelly guy every damn time. Gotta be careful. Okay, we got the checkpoint. And we got the exit. Okay, good. As long as you make it to the exit, you're okay. Shantae, 1 and 4 have shifting platforms at the beginning of the level. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Shantae. We gotta stream that. Oh, unbelievable. That Jafar thing is so unfair because if you have, no matter how many tries you have, you lose them all. Alright, this is a pretty tough level. It's filled with bats, which suck. Yeah, we'll stream Shantae 1. You said you want to see Shantae 1, right, Tomboy? I keep forgetting about that thing. Okay, this is like the first level that has a lot of instant deaths. And if you're not prepared for them, you're gonna die. Come on. I didn't practice this level that much, so hopefully we can do it without too much trouble, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll do the Wonder Boy remake as well. We got a lot of games we gotta stream. Plenty of games to stream. Alright, good, I need that thing. And I missed it. There's so much tricky platforming in this game. I'm gonna be here. Okay, good. Good. Okay, good. Yikes. Those statues are very tricky. You have to be facing the opposite direction in order to kill them. What do you think? Can we get this thing or what? Nah, fuck it. Can I get that? There we go. More unfair? Maybe. I'm not too familiar with the SNES version. But no matter what, this version is better. That goes without saying. I mean, let's face it. Swords wins over apples any day. I mean, even though this game does have apples too. But you guys know what I'm saying. Okay. Just gotta do it quickly. And I'm not doing it quickly. We're gonna skip the Abu thing because it's more trouble than it's worth. Ah. Good. Good. Dragon Quest 11. I never got into the Dragon Quest games. I tried to play Dragon Quest 8 and it was very boring for me. But I know it has a huge fan base. Don't think we need to get that hard just yet, but now we can get it. So they give quite a few hearts here. We don't need that, nor can we get it yet. And the bats are annoying. We gotta hit this thing. There we go. Tomboy, have you ever heard of Cuphead? That's a game with really beautiful graphics. Has a very distinct Disney slash kind of like Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers style, old school cartoon style. It's very, very good. Yeah, I highly recommend you get it. You can get it for the Switch. I beat it on PC, and it's so good. It's very hard though. Ellie's trying to play it, but she is stuck on the second world, I think. Either second or third world, I can't remember. It's very good. And I love the graphics. Mickey Mania managed to pull off a similar graphical style on the Genesis. Very impressive what they were able to pull off on this Genesis thing here. Who knew the Genesis could pull off graphics like this, right? I am using a filter to enhance the graphics a little bit, but, you know, it still looks good even as... Why can't I hit that guy over there? Alright, there we go. Let's see, how do I get out? Oh, here we go. The graphics in the SNES version, I mean, they might have, like, more colors, but overall, it doesn't look as good as this game. Ah, damn it. It's so tricky. Everything in this game is so tricky. There we go. Bonus level. I'm not that good at these bonus levels. fuck. Oh, you played Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6? Did you beat them too? Alright, here's the level that I keep dying on, and there you go. What makes this level hard? Okay, I'm gonna focus. Okay, this is the level that I keep dying on, so I have to focus. This is a level that is the game breaker for most people. Why does that keep happening? Too soon. This is gonna eat all your lives. Ah, if you get hit by the rocks, you're done. I'm pretty sure the rocks are RNG. There's not a lot you can do about it. Oh boy. We might be getting a game over. Fuck! What am I doing? This is the only continue we have. I'm pretty sure. What the hell happened? No, no! Unbelievable. The random shit that they throw at you is so unfair. I don't believe it. Fuck. Unbelievable. I can beat it, I just can't beat it consistently. uh, and I had a lot of lives, and I managed to lose it all on that one level. Alright, you know what? We'll beat it officially some other time. I'm just gonna use a cheat to get to where we left off. Why is this cheat not working? Wait a minute. There. So this is the run has been invalidated. So this is not an official run, but let's just, since we're here, and I need to practice this level anyway. Well, here's the thing, Tomboy. That level is unfair. The reason why it's so unfair is because you have to beat it with one life. There are no checkpoints. And it's instant death everywhere. I can beat it, but it's terribly inconsistent. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. The rocks falling on you is total RNG. You have no control over it. This is going well. See, look at that. First try! First try! Jeez. Yeah, I mean, like, that level, you just have to get lucky. If you get unlucky, you'll lose everything. Alright, hold on. The next stage is not that bad. Like, the escape was the worst level in the game. This one's not that bad, because at least there's no RNG in this, as far as I know. Thank you, Jertka. So you kind of stay in the middle, that way you can dodge more easily. Getting the like one-ups and things is damn near impossible because you can't see shit. You would have to memorize their location. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the chat on the screen. Hold on. Where is it? can put that on. There we go. Whenever the question marks come up, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. There we go. Hey, Owly. I'm so glad you can make it. We're gonna beat this game, but the run has been invalidated. This is not an official run. That's the thing. But since we're here, we'll do it. How you doing, Owly? This level's really tough, too. So, this part is kind of stupid. Like, you don't know where to go at first, and then these hands come down. Stressed? Oh no! What are you stressed about? If you're stressed over video games, that's an acceptable kind of stress. Real life stress is the worst, though. Job stuff? Can you talk about it here, or do you want to talk about it privately later? Behind closed doors. Where's the rest of the balloons? What the fuck? I never saw that before. Okay, that's good. It's just about getting a teaching position for the fall. Don't worry. I'm confident in your abilities, especially since you have job experience. Oh, what the fuck happened? Downstairs, then go over this way. We can get a couple lives here. Yeah, it's only May, but I know what you're saying. We want that job security. A little bit of anxiety, yeah. I know how that feels. This is a pretty tough level. I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit. What's the name of the song, Tomboy? You have a friend in me or whatever? This song I don't remember as well. Let's see, do I go... Let's go back. Whew, that was close. You're dieting again? Diet sucks so much, though. You just said? Yeah, I know you just said. That's why I'm trying to confirm what you said, because, I'm trying to concentrate in the game, you know? It's hard to do this hard game and look at the chat at the same time. Okay, 1 second. Wait for it. Now go. There we go. That's a hard jump. That's close. It's been a while since I watched the movie, so yeah, I don't remember the song too well. Gotta wait for that. Go here. It's hard to see these things. Go there. Go there. There we go. And that's it. That's a tough level. Most memorable, really? Most memorable for me is, yeah, Whole New World. Hold on. Okay, good. Cutscenes are boring. Okay, we're kind of close to the end. They botched the Whole New World in the remake? That's the most important song, though. Come on. Alright, fuck it. Ah, oh, damn it. It's okay, we got a lot of lives. You gotta use apples on this guy, I guess. Come on. There's a carpet. Just kind of hacking every... Oh, boy. Ugh. How do we get that health? I need it. Ooh, that was close. Probably shouldn't have done this, but too late. It's risky just for a gem that I don't even think we're gonna use, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it eventually. I hope, there's no fall damage in this game, luckily. Okay, lots of apples. You need apples for the final boss. No health? Oh, we got a little bit. Need health. There's some health. Okay, that's fine. Bubsy takes fall damage, yeah. Well, it insta-kills him. He can only take one hit anyway. Bubsy's too fast for such a... when the platformer's definitely not designed for that kind of gameplay. Really bad weather there. You know, it's raining over here too, but it's not storming, you know, no thunder and lightning. Okay, I had to get that health. But I'm probably gonna lose it all again anyway. These guys respawn, at least the birds do. Tornado warnings. Yeah, hopefully you're safe. Yep, there were a lot of Sonic ripoffs back then. Alright, fuck it. Alright, good. How do I let him out? Okay, that was really loud lightning. How do I let him out? Ah, well. You're on your own, Abu. We could get a wish. Alright, we'll get one wish. There we go. Hey, Dragoon. Oh, wait a minute. We need to get... Okay, I think we do need to save him. We missed something. I think. What did we miss? Well, we can't leave anyway, so... What the fuck do I do here? I have to rescue him. But how? Maybe there's a key? I can't go anywhere else. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't go back. Am I stuck? What kind of fucking bullshit is this? Hello? Get out! Oh, there we go. Jeez. I don't know what the hell was up with that. Alright, now we can leave. That was so stupid. There we go. Fuck's sake. I ran out. Fuck! This is not supposed to happen this way. Fuck! This is supposed to be an easy boss. There, shit. Which do you think is more influential, nature or nurture? In human beings, you mean? Nurture, I would say. Ultimately. Largely speaking, at least when it pertains to differences in human beings when it comes to things like IQ and temperament. You know, if you're raised in an abusive household, that has a profound effect on your personality. if you're raised with love and care, you know, that's going to have a profound effect on your morality and things like that. Oh, you're reading a book? Yeah, I would say nurture, at least when it pertains to differences within human beings. Don't get that heart, it's not worth it. Because, hold on. Saying it pertains to nature, that ties heavily into racist pseudoscience like race and IQ and stuff like that. We need to talk about Kevin. What's wrong with Kevin? Who is Kevin? Okay. Why do I keep doing that? We actually gotta jump over there. There we go. Okay. Use these things. There we go. Kevin's 16-year-old that murdered several of his classmates and teachers. Stories from the mother's perspective. Yeah. I talked about this with Chertka a while ago, about why some people go on killing sprees. I can give you kind of like a more in-depth answer, but I'm doing one of the hardest stages in the game right now. I can talk about it more with you. Okay, here's the final boss. You have to use apples on this guy. For some reason, he won't take hits from anything else. Hey, PR! One more hit and I'm dead. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, you know, bullying and stuff can lead to that. But it can, people go on killing sprees. Remember we talked about Maslow's hierarchy of needs before, Ali? So basically, wish I could give you a better explanation, but I'm kind of consumed with Jafar here. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's Aladdin. What do you think? Should we try play this again and beat it legitimately now? Because we can I just need to put the two together, you know? Like, I just need to get by the escape, and then I can beat the whole fucking game. Like, it's just a matter of putting the two together. Thank you, Allie. Kevin was raised in a wealthy, white, supportive, loving household. It's an argument of whether he was born a killer or his mom subconsciously had something to do with it by nurturing. The other Aladdin game, we could do Aladdin for the Game Gear, which I'm more familiar with. Actually, you know, that would be kind of like a good one to do. Or we could do SNES. I mean, personally, I'd rather do Game Gear, but Game Gear actually has like some pretty good cutscenes. Like that one, I actually wouldn't mind showing you guys the cutscenes for it, because the cutscenes in this are terrible. But you guys tell me what you would rather say. Thank you, Chertka. So, about the nature versus nurture thing. So, when we're talking about, yeah, I mean, there are lots of different behaviors that can manifest. So, like, when we're talking about intelligence, I do believe that very much it has to do with nurturing. But when we're talking about violence, you know, that pertains to temperament and things like that. But school shooters or spree shooters have a very specific kind of pathology where they feel isolated. And this is purely my speculation, my hypothesis. They feel isolated and they're frustrated because there isn't a tangible solution to their problem. So, like, let's take, you know, like Elliot Rodger or Sungwoo Cho, you know, these guys, they all have like one thing in common, is that they don't have a lot of friends. And specifically, they don't have a romantic or sexual relationships, and they want them. So when we were talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you have physiological needs, safety needs, and the one above that, I believe, is belonging, and, you know, feeling of belonging, that need. So these kind of violent manifestations occur when a person's physiological and safety needs are being met, but their need for belonging and love and support are not being met. And unlike the first two needs, which are physiological and safety, it is harder to find a solution to the third one, to the need for belonging and love, because you can't, like, if you're hungry, the solution is find food. So, like, at least the solution is tangible. But with the solution to needing love and acceptance and belonging and sexual needs, that is not so easily remediated. And so because they can't figure out a solution to it, they feel frustrated. So their solution is to go on a violent shooting spree, so that they feel like they've made an impact on history. So remember, what's the top need in Maslow's hierarchy of needs? It's self-actualization, being all you can be. So they think that by killing people, they can skip ahead and make an impact on history. And to a degree, they might be right. Because what happens when you go on these killing sprees? The media rewards them, you know. They become notable. They're in the news. People are talking about them. People want to learn about their lives. Suddenly, they go from being a nobody to someone very important. So that's why it happens. And it happens most often in suburbia because of that unique and peculiar set of circumstances where your physiological and safety needs are being met, but your need for belonging is not. You know, people in poverty, they don't do these kinds of things, at least not for the sake of doing it. They might commit crimes so they can eat or they can make money. But they don't do it for attention because their safety and physiological needs are not being met. So anyway, that's what I think. So what did we decide on? Ali says Game Gear. I only see one vote for Game Gear. Let me take a sip of my drink. Yeah, some may have had a bad family. Oh, I didn't know you can slash the pots. I'll keep that in mind next time. Alright, let's do the Game Gear version. Most also had a bad family, then isolation in school, very little friends, yeah. Yeah, I streamed the SNES version a while ago. Let's do the Game Gear version. Let's see how far we can get in it. I really like the Game Gear version. This is the one I grew up with. Graphics are not exactly high quality, but we'll do the cutscenes for this one because the cutscenes in this are actually not that bad. You guys want to see the intro? See that thing? What is that? Is that the scarab? Like when I was a kid, I thought it was like a gold tooth or something. Because the graphics in this are kind of low. Graphics are tasty, but these are just the cinematic graphics. So that's the intro. So this has a password as well. So we used to use the password when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, like if there's something to live for. See, I like this game because it tells the story through mostly through just like these animated cutscenes. Like the Genesis version doesn't have this. Is the sound okay? Can you hear it? See, this game even has some pretty cool parallax. It has like some 3D effects here. This is Game Gear. Pretty impressive, I think, for Game Gear. So just like the SNES version, you don't get a sword in this game. That was the most disappointing thing. No face for him? Yeah, just like a little bit of shading near the eyes, maybe. Is the sound balance okay? Can you hear it? Turn up a little, okay. You better be able to pay for that, Apple. Pay? Thief! Do you know what the penalty is for stealing? Yeah, these are really good graphics for the Game Gear. This is an 8-bit handheld. Here's the rooftop run. I like these running levels. I mean, you don't have much time to react, but it's cool, and like you have this cool 3D effect, and it's fast. For Game Gear, it's impressive. So in this game, you do get a sword, for the final boss only, though. Whoa. Almost died. There we go. Let's see if these cutscenes are better than the live-action movie. He tried to chop her hand off. You don't seem to know how dangerous Agrabah can be. Look at all that feminism there. Allie, you don't approve of that kind of feminism. I'm a fast learner. It's not much, but it's got a great view. Yeah, I like this. These graphics. They're good. It's wonderful. So where are you from? Extreme feminism. What does it matter? I ran away and I'm not going back. End of story. Here comes the thugs. Do you trust me? It's a little early for trust. See, in the Disney version, she would smack him and say, fuck you, and then run off and save the day herself. Unhand him by order of the princess. I would, princess, except my orders come from Jafar. Fuck Jafar. You'll have to take it up with him. I like this music. It's like spooky music. Princess, how may I be of service? I have no idea. I can't remember what Jafar sounds like at all. The guards just took a boy from the market on your orders. Ooh, I had no idea. Your father has charged me with keeping peace in Agrabah. More sneery and British? Oh, okay. What was his crime? Like Scar, okay. Like typical, stereotypical. Why, kidnapping the princess, of course. He didn't kidnap me. I ran away. Oh dear, how frightfully upsetting. Had I known... He's too jolly. I'll have to listen to him to do like a bad accent. Sadly, the boy's sentence has already been carried out. He's sentenced to death. Death by beheading. How could you? He's just gonna chill in the dungeon for now. Who are you, old man? A lowly prisoner like yourself. But I know of a cave, boy. A cave of wonders. Filled? These are long cutscenes. It's like telling us the whole movie here. Treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Why would you share your secrets with me? Cause I'm old as fuck. And I need you to do all the heavy lifting. But it's out there. We're in here. Laws of physics, dumbass. Things aren't always what they seem to be. Well, allegedly, Tomboy. It's not done yet, but yeah, it looks like they might be missing. So I guess the furries are gonna be disappointed. Quickly, my boy.
The parrot gives me away.
Maybe he should have left that stupid parrot at home. Alright, here's the first kind of platformy stage. Let me see if I can remember all the controls. Okay. So you can... Like, jumping in this game's kind of weird. You fall down with no air control. Yeah, I know that's Jafar. Of course. I'm not that out of touch with Aladdin's lore. Owlie's trying to explain the story to me. I'm not one of the little kids in your classrooms, Owlie. You know, I can figure out, like, the details. Let me see if I can remember all the... Okay, yeah, it's kind of hard to remember all the controls. There's a lot of bats. Damn it. Alright. So this game's kind of weird. Like, when you crouch, the spikes go away. So you gotta do this thing. You basically gotta tap a button in order to get rid of this, like, to crawl like this. It's kind of stupid. Like, why did the spikes go away, like, when he's crouching? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Look at those slick moves. It's gonna be hard to get that thing, so I'm not gonna get it. Pro Jared, yeah. Yeah, I talked a little bit about it. Let's just say I'm glad I'm not him right now. Like, he is... Holy shit. Like, at first I just thought it was funny. Oh, damn it. But then, like, the shit got worse and worse, so... Pretty fucked up. There we go. Yeah. James Charles? I don't know who that is. I was never a fan of Pro Jared. I just, I saw like 2 of his videos. The one on Zelda 2 I saw because that was during the time when I was playing Zelda 2. And I think I saw his video where he critiqued AVGN's video game. Alright, hold on. He does video game reviews on YouTube. You know, video game guy on YouTube. Never heard of James Charles. I don't know that guy. Let's see, is there gonna be a water spout thing here? Not here. Great, bats. Too many of these stupid things. Did we get out? Okay, good. Beauty makeup guru? He's a makeup YouTuber? Only girls do that. Almond McJuggernaut? What? Wow, a magic carpet. Help us find this lamp. Oh, this level? I don't know anything about this level. Can't remember this level. It's so hard to avoid stuff. We'll just take it easy, I guess. What? Oh, you can't touch... Oh, you can't touch the treasure? Sponsor the product that was a big competitor to his good friend and pissed everyone off. All this YouTube drama is complicated. Alright, we have to jump over the treasure. Otherwise you die. Is that how it was in the movie? Like, if you touch any of the treasure, you die or something? The treasure's bad. Look at all this platforming. What do we got here? Whole cave collapses, I see. Only 3 stones fell on me, though. Look at how he, like, walks up. He's, like, huffing it. Hoof, 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 hoof. Infidels. You have touched the forbidden treasures. Now you shall never again see the light of day. I like Total Biscuit's reviews, videos on Duke Nukem Forever. He was honest. A lot of people bashed him. Alright. Magic carpet action. Yikes. Hey, I made it. Only have an audience of 15 people. Gotta start somewhere. Give me the lamp! Help me! Help me! First, give me the lamp.
Sucker! Your eternal reward.
Look at him smacking his hands with that stick. You can be the 90-year-old gamer, like that Animal Crossing grandma. Nice going, Abu. Hey, it's Will Smith. The Skyrim grandma, but you hate Skyrim. What's your name?
Aladdin.
Well, it's smaller than my last master. Who was his last master? Not a big fan of Skyrim. Too janky. Too buggy, that game. Are they going to show us the whole movie here? Come on, let's get to the game. I don't know. Maybe he could wish to get the fuck out of here. You talking to me? You're getting your wishes, so sit down. Why did I stream it? Because I wanted to play the game. What are you talking about? You ever see Wallace and Gromit? I never saw Wallace and Gromit. I think I heard you talk about it before, but I don't know anything about it. How about that, huh? Do you doubt me now? Gonna get going, Chertka? No problem. Have a good night. Thank you for streaming with us. I was talking about the insane cutscenes, you know. These are good cutscenes. It's just, it's kind of dragging on a little bit too long for me. I want to get to the game. Oh, it's like claymation? Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds more familiar now. I would probably recognize it. No problem, Jertka. Have a good night. I don't have the energy to do voice acting for this stuff. I'm gonna take a sip of my Red Bull. It does have better cutscenes than the Genesis version. Genesis version's just text. So, like, genies actually are part of, the Muslim religion. Like, a lot of Westerners have this misconception about, like, what genies are. Like, they're just, like, in magic lamps and they give wishes. That's not what they are. They definitely don't look like this. I mean, like, they're fictional, obviously, but, like, they believe that they really exist. I don't really know all that much about it. I once went to, like, a Muslim club in my, at my college, just to learn a little bit more about, their religion, and, like, they actually believe these things exist. But I don't know much about them. They call them jinns, though. Like, genie is more like a transliteration of the original word. There's two types of genies. Jin are evil and acts like genies. Yeah, I don't really know all the mythology. It's kind of Jinnar and Golden Sun. Yeah, they're like genies. I'm pretty sure Jin are genies. Oh, whoops. All right. Hold on, I need to concentrate. I think you get infinite lives, but I'm not sure. Like, that guard came out of nowhere. Okay. Get that. There's actually a really good movie that's based off of Aladdin. It's more closer to damn it. Yeah, this game's not bad. It's not bad. It's very good for the Game Gear. Ali, I recommend you check out this movie called The Thief of Baghdad. Like, if you want to see a good version of a live action Aladdin movie, I recommend that. It's very colorful and it's considered one of the greatest movies of all time. I'll show you a link of it on Discord later. Yeah, the thief, the guards, they instantly kill you, but you get some weapons here. Let's see. See if I can do it. There we go. I'm not gonna fall down there. These precious rocks. Is there something over to the right? Let me see. Oh, we got a split path here. Let me see. We got some more rocks. Let's get them all. Thief and the Cobbler? No. The Thief of Baghdad is what it's called. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. We can get one over here. Okay. Aladdin ripped off the Thief and the Cobbler. It did, yeah. Well, Aladdin, it's one of the many variations I shouldn't say ripped off The Thief and the Cobbler. I'm not familiar with that movie, but these are all based off of I don't know if you're familiar with the 1001 Nights. It's basically a compilation of all these Arabian stories. Maybe you heard of the Adventures of Sinbad and stuff like that. They're all kind of part of the same collection of short stories. Whoops. So like Aladdin and the Magic Lamp is just one of the many stories in this like compilation of 1001 Nights. I forgot the other ones. There's Sinbad, like the Adventures of Sinbad, and there's like, if you ever heard of the game Sonic and the Secret Rings, like that game is actually based off of the 1001 Nights as well. When was Aladdin created? Like a long time ago. Like 1001 Nights dates back to like medieval times in the Middle East. And even then, like those stories may be adapted from older stories because you know, like Shakespeare's stories like Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet, those are adaptations of older stories. So the stories may date back even further. You know, that happens all the time. Like, you know that stupid Will Smith movie I was talking about before, The Legend of Bagger Vance, which created the trope, the magical Negro? That was based off of a ancient Hindu tale from the Bhagavad Gita. And, like, the character that Will Smith plays in that movie is actually supposed to be Vishnu, I think. It's complicated. Let's see. Where do I go? The magical Negro is a trope. It refers to when you have, like, a black guy in a movie whose sole purpose of being in the movie is to make white people happy or somehow realize their full potential. Yeah, if you ever seen that dumb movie, The Legend of Bagger Vance, it's basically Will Smith's character from that movie. Ah, damn it. Where do we restart? Don't have to kill them, okay. So where the hell am I going? Am I going backwards? This is kind of a maze. Damn it! I've been here already. These maze levels are kind of annoying. Because I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. Okay. It's all Al's fault? What's everyone talking about? I'm confused. I'm out of stones. Yikes. Well, I mean, we're playing Aladdin, so it makes sense. We should talk about Aladdin, right? I need a stone. No! Okay, here's a stone. We need that key. I almost want to restart this level because I'm just so confused. Kazan? I don't know what Kazan is. Kazam. I didn't see Kazam. Here's a key. The one with Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, I vaguely remember that. I don't know. I never saw that one. Any movie with Shaquille O'Neal is probably garbage, so... Almost got caught. Alright, I'm stuck. I have no idea where to go. Wait a minute. Do you guys remember where we're supposed to go? Maybe we gotta go up this way? Because we got a key now, right? Gonna get going, Ellie? Okay, no problem. Have a good night. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go up this way. I think I'm back at the beginning of the level, right? I'm so confused. I need a stone for that guy, though. Here we go. Here's a stone. Alright. He's gonna come at me after the second chandelier. Okay. Good. Maybe here. Alright, we need a key. That's what we need now. Okay. I think at least now I know where to go. We need to come back here. Maybe. So we need to go all the way down here, get that key. We can get a couple of stones. Yeah, that's the key we need to get. I get it now. Or wait a minute, do we need to open up this door? Hard to say. I don't think we can get past that guard. So we'll just head to the right then. This way. There's the scarab. how do we get through this now? Oh, there we go. Thanks. What's down here? Let's get that stone. What's up here? Good. Okay, we got a key, we got a stone. Good. Let's see, gotta go up and get that switch. That wasn't good. Are we out of stones? Okay, good. The stage goes on forever. There we go. Your Majesty. Why was he fighting all the guards if he's like being treated like a human being? Yeah, he's a prince, or like pretending to be a prince, but I don't like it doesn't really make sense. Like the guards were after him this whole time. Why is he sneaking in? I don't remember how it unfolded in the movie. It's been a long time. I am not a prize to be won. This music's good. Like this sinister music. Time to say goodbye to Prince Abubu. Abubu. I thought he's Prince Ali. Prince Ali Abiababwa. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched the movie. I do not want to see you. Give me a chance. Look at him sneaking into her bedroom. Like that is really creepy. Like in real life, if you like don't even know a dude and he sneaks into your bedroom, that's like sexual assault. Yeah, maybe I'll watch the movie before I watch the live action. Why doesn't he tell her that he's like the the street rat from earlier? Because she liked that guy. The other thing I didn't get was like after this movie ends, doesn't he become the king or the prince or whatever? And then, but like in the sequel, then he goes back to dressing like a street rat, and also in the TV series, he's also dressed in his normal clothes. Like he should be dressed like this, or like I think he had a different outfit at the end of the movie. The outfit he had at the end of the movie was actually kind of cool. Alright, here we go. The magic carpet ride. But this is like a dangerous magic carpet ride. Look at these dangerous animals all over the place. This is the most dangerous, like, romantic magic carpet ride ever. Oh, I thought these things were, like, actually good. Nope. Good music for Game Gear. Fireworks! I did it! I'm gonna get laid! Shame Abu had to miss this. Wait, so she knows that he's the real Aladdin? I guess, like, he whispered all the details into her ear during that dangerous magic carpet ride. No, now she's realizing it. Why'd you lie to me? She should smack him and then run away. Like, sometimes dressed as a commoner, he's still lying. He's constantly lying. Howard Stern is a racist, Dragoon. How many times do I gotta tell you that? She knows a lie when he said, "Do you trust me?" So he says, "Do you trust me?" as Prince Ali. Howard Stern story? What Howard Stern story? I mean, he's a funny guy. He's entertaining to listen to. But, like, the stuff he said after 9/11 about Arabs and Muslim people was abominable. Well, I mean, Beetlejuice, he exploited, all the whackpackers for his own benefit. I mean, he said offensive things, but, like, the most egregious thing is, like, the racism after 9/11. That was a time when Middle Easterners were having it the worst, and the things he said, and he exploited his platform to fan the flames of hatred against those people. And it was despicable and highly repugnant. I mean, he said other things, but, like, that was definitely the worst. And, like, he tries his best to pretend like it never happened, but anyone who listened to that guy back in the day, you can't unforget that stuff, and it's all documented. But people just give him a pass on it, and they really shouldn't. I guess they give him a pass because he's a nobody now. I mean, it's like one of those things that's like a mutually beneficial relationship where they exploit Beetlejuice by making fun of him. But the thing that makes it more odious is the fact that Beetlejuice is too stupid to realize that he is actually being made fun of. That they're not laughing with him, they're laughing at him. But, it's one of those mutually beneficial relationships. He gets opportunities, show business opportunities, or he did, by allowing himself to be exploited like that. Okay. Another chase scene. These are probably the best parts of the game. People typically don't like auto-scrollers, but this is the more action-oriented thing about the game. Damn it. You laughed? Well, you're only 8 years old. Yikes. I keep getting hit by that thing. No, I wouldn't say you were stupid. You were a little kid. There we go. Look at this. There we go. Okay, I think we're near the end now. Bad stuff happens all the time. Got into 2 fights on the subway in the last 4 years. 2 of them were in 2 consecutive years. It sounds like you had a really hard life, PR. You live in New York City, right? Your brother laughed. Like, I could do like a whole essay on, like why some people were unempathetic about it because, like there's a lot of resentment against Americans in America for all the bad things they have done and all the worse things they did after 9/11. It's hard to feel empathetic when, America has done so much wrong. So, especially to racial minorities, like when you don't treat racial minorities like white Americans, it's kind of hard to expect them to feel empathetic and sympathetic when bad things happen to the country. You know, treat minorities like human beings, like white Americans. Treat everyone like Americans, not just white Americans, and then maybe people will feel more empathetic. So we're gonna have a boss fight with Jafar now. This is the only time when you actually get to use a sword. Yeah, those were... The Iraq War should have never happened. It had no connection to 9/11. Iraq never attacked America. Vietnam War was immoral. Very immoral. So many atrocities were committed in Vietnam.
I'm gonna send you to hell.
World War II, it was basically imperialists fighting imperialists. You know, one imperialist versus another imperialist. And, you know, India, you know, feels pretty resentful about that stuff because, you know, they helped Britain fight in World War I. And whenever World War II is discussed, India's involvement is usually neglected. But India helped Britain fight. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate on this one. This is the one time you get a sword. Damn it. US is kind of self-congratulatory. They don't really thank anyone else, especially not India, for their contribution and assistance during World War II. Especially during World War I, India assisted Great Britain in that war and didn't grant India independence. Also, black people assisted America in its wars, all of its wars, and it was still mistreating black people. So that was particularly egregious. I think that's it. Yellow Power Ranger story? The original? She died in a car crash, I think. Yeah, that's sad. She was Vietnamese, I think. How did she come to the US? She almost died on a boat to get here, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, Vietnam. No, I've never been to Vietnam. Jafar, yeah, he didn't. At least in this universe, I guess all the genies are confined to lamps. Like in Islamic mythology, I don't think they all are. Like the jinn, like they take on different forms. I don't really know all about it. There's probably some videos on YouTube explaining all of it. There's like a whole like convoluted and in-depth mythology to it all. Oh, they went to Vietnam. That's cool. Genie Cinematic Universe. Yeah, they should. They're kind of like mysterious. Like Westerners don't know a lot about them, and there's like a lot of mythology surrounding them. So it would be kind of interesting. Got one wish left. What, he can't marry her just being who he is? Oh, so this is why. But I thought they get married at the end anyway. I mean, now that he's free, he can do whatever he wants. Jasmine can only marry royalty, I guess. Goes against their religious beliefs. King of Thieves? Is that like the third movie or something? I didn't know there was a third movie, but the name sort sounds familiar. I'm assuming Jafar's not in that one. Yeah, see? He's saying you can marry whoever you want. So they do get married at the end. Unless she's like, no, I don't want to get married to this guy. He died. Guess he didn't last long as a genie after all. Yeah, he just created, so she could marry him right now. And that's it. There we go. So what'd you guys think? What'd you think of my childhood game? Not as good as the Genesis version, but I think it's a solid game. No sword except right at the end. Probably not as good as the SNES version. We'll play that some other time. And we still need. What we'll do is we'll play the Genesis version from beginning to end without cheating this time. And then we'll do the SNES version. Hey Neil, no, you made it right at the end. Yeah, this is actually the end of the 2 games that we streamed. We streamed 2 games. I got a feeling Neil was lurking a little bit, though. Were you lurking a little bit, and then like just showed up right at the end? Or did you really just show up right at the end? For 2 days in a row. A little sad people can't marry who they want in real life. It is sad. Even in this country. No problem. You legit showed up just now? Wow. The timing is unbelievable. In India, in this country too, you know, I mean, there's still people in certain families who can't marry who they want to marry. The end. So yeah, one of these days we'll do the SNES version. Maybe I might try to play that offline, so I'm a little bit better at it, because I barely played it. And one of these days we'll also play the Genesis version from beginning to end, and beat it 100% legit. Alright. That's it for tonight. Yeah, we can definitely play Monster Hunter World. Let me just go to the bathroom and stuff, and then we'll do Monster Hunter. So that's it for tonight. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure. Tomorrow we'll probably go back to The End is Nigh. Okay? So have a good night, everyone.